we're going to start with the short sleeve. So we're going to fold it out flat on its back side. Great. We're going to take one end and fold it in to the middle. So let's try that. Good. And flatten it out. Then we're going to do the same with the other side. Great. Flatten it out. And you're going to take one side and fold it in halfway. So try that. You're going to do the same with the other side. Great. And flip it around. Great. And you folded a short sleeve t-shirt. Good job. So now we're going to try a long sleeve because the sleeves are a little bit more tricky. So let's try it again. You're going to flip it on its back side. All the way flat. Great. Flatten it all out. No wrinkles. Perfect. So you're going to do this exactly the same as this side, but you're going to fold it, and this time you're going to fold it in, and you're going to bring the long sleeve all the way flat and down. Let's see if you can try that. Good. And straighten everything out. Great. And now the other side. Just to the middle there. Good. And flatten it out. And then everything else is the same exact thing as the short sleeve shirt. So you're going to pull this in halfway. Good. And then now pull the other side halfway as well. Perfect. And now you have two folded t-shirts. Good job. So Tekla, today I'm going to teach you how to fold a short sleeve t-shirt and a long sleeve t-shirt. I think this is important for you to know because as you get older, you're going to go to college and mom and dad aren't going to fold your laundry for you anymore. So it'll be good for you to know and just moving forward. And one day you'll have kids and babies. So first I'm going to teach you how to fold a long or short sleeve t-shirt. So what we're going to do is take the t-shirt and front side down, flatten it out, and then we're going to take one side and bring it to about the middle point of the t-shirt right here and flatten that out. Take the other side of the t-shirt, flatten it out. Then you're going to take the bottom of the t-shirt and bring it all the way to the top, and then you have your folded short sleeve t-shirt. So, if you can try this out for me.
I'm going to put it face down, bottom side down, make sure it's flattened out.
Good.
Hold one side to about the middle.
Perfect.
Flatten it out. And the other side to about the middle. Flatten it out.
Perfect.
Start the bottom side, bring it to the top, and then fold it over.
Very good. Was that hard?
Oh, you're very clear. It helps to see it and hear it.
Oh, good. Okay, so now we're going to do a long sleeve because, you may go off somewhere that's really cold and you might need a long sleeve t-shirt. So same thing, very similar, but we're going to take the front side down. Go Dodgers. And so this is very similar to the other, the short sleeve, but we have the sleeves now, so we just have to deal with that. So you're going to take, same as the other, take one side, bring it to the middle, but this time because we have our sleeves, we're going to take that and fold it down just where the t-shirt, this half is going. Same with the other, bring the shirt to the middle and then take the sleeve and fold it down the middle. And then just like the short sleeve, you're going to take the bottom to the top and you have a folded long sleeve t-shirt. If you don't mind doing that for me too.
Put the front side down, flatten it out, and one side over to the middle.
Perfect.
Flatten out the sleeve, and then bring it right over.
Perfect. So Tekla, I just want to ask, how was my teaching for you? Is it easy to understand?
It was very easy to understand. I really do appreciate hearing it and seeing it.
I have another question. How do you think you can apply what you learned today in your everyday life?
I think this is going to be really helpful when I apply this in my everyday life because it's going to help me get everything organized for that time when I do start doing my own laundry and do have to put my own clothes away. It's going to be very helpful in making sure that everything is systematically in its place.
Thank you, Tekla. My strength in my lesson was that the lesson itself is very applicable to the real world. I originally had my little brother who was just about to become a teenager, who's never really done laundry before. My mom folds his clothes every day and does his laundry and puts them away for him. So for him, it was a real life skill to learn moving forward. So I thought it was strong in that sense. But I think the weakness came because I was unable to see my brother and have him do the redesign with him. So, using my friend kind of threw off the whole redesign. But yes, I thought that was my strength and weakness. But my brother obviously knows what a t-shirt looks like, what its function is, and he also knows what a t-shirt should look like when it's folded. So that was the prior knowledge that helped him with folding a t-shirt. And I think this student did learn the skill well enough to where they can use that for situations in the future. And the elements that I would change, I guess if I could redesign it again, just so it would be more fun for my brother, I would have called up a couple of his friends to do the activity with him, and friends of all different backgrounds, and because some of his friends have been doing laundry forever, while some of them will probably never do their laundry and bring it home in college. So it would be very interesting to see how some of the kids who are already doing their own laundry and folding, how they would interact with someone like my brother and some of the other kids. They can learn from him, the friend that already knows. And it might be a more enjoyable experience for them, and more fun to figure it out together rather than me sit there and tell him, give him the steps and model it and then him just copy it. I think it would have been more fun for him to have a group of his friends to do it all together. And the theoretical perspectives, they really helped in my instructional practices because within each theory, there are certain ways and tactics that we can use, that we can directly use in our instructions. So, for example, social cultural theory, I was able to directly take modeling and scaffolding and apply that in my teaching. There are two methods that were talked about. So in that sense, it's really nice to have the theories and know how they work and, when to use what, to use our own judgment to determine when it's appropriate to use what theory and what mechanism within the theory. So I think that really helped. And just looking back on my teaching, it's kind of funny because I've tried to model, but I didn't do a very good, full, complete job of modeling the folding of the t-shirt for my brother. So that's one thing that I definitely improved on. And I think I also gave clear instructions because I modeled and showed them. So you can tell that it was
a little bit easier the second round. And I think it's important that they know the real world application, um, especially at a young age, because they don't, they don't see why it's important to learn certain things. So I think in that sense that was good that I explained why this skill is important. And yeah, that's about it.